Yo, people, what's the audio saying? Are we good now? Or
Can you hear us?
Is it still fucked? Can you hear us? Let's hope that this is working. All right, they can hear us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes. There
There's
we
a
go.
glitch.
These men
It was
try
a
silence to Chelsea. What is this?
yeah, bro. It was a glitch with the flipping. I don't know what it was, bro. It must have been a glitch, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But we're back now.
StreamYard stinker and hooked. That's what this crap is.
That's it. You know what I mean? Big up everyone inside. Do you know what I'm saying? We are back, people. Yeah, man. We might as well
so's the
let's get into
Chelsea.
the weekend. Yeah, bro. Listen, Chelsea are my days, bro. I can't even lie. I can't even hate on Chelsea at the moment, bro, because you lot are in I want to say good form, but it's not even form, bruv. You man are just irresistible at the moment.
Bro, like these men didn't hear us say it, but like we gave them the 2-goal head start just to make the tie interesting, and we took it back again. Like this team showed me that they could handle Tottenham the way that Chelsea are meant to handle Tottenham, which is no respect. And like that's the thing that stood out to me the most. The comeback. There was the mentality that I know Tottenham don't have too much mentality about themselves in it, but it's about us showing that we can handle it the way that the Chelsea of old would have done. And we didn't have to get them to go down to 9 men to do it. Shout out to I not like you said it, and you said it would take a couple of weeks, and I mean here we are. Jadon Sancho is the best winger that we got, bruv. By an absolute mile, man. 25 million will never be enough money for this brother. I was watching this guy in the away and just going, raw. He actually is the one who took the incentive to get us back into the game. Because like, I've been saying on my streams over the last 2 days, I don't see Jadon Sancho do that for us a lot in terms of like wave through 2-3 man and try and go for the shot. But we needed a moment of magic to get us back into the game. And what did we have? He actually went for the shot outside the box. He took the mick out of Pedro Porro all game. He had him doing the 1-2 step. That man had to delete his Twitter the day after because he couldn't handle the Sancho test.
Bro, I absolutely love it, bro. I
already told Jerseys FC I need a Sancho shirt this month. That's the next one. Sancho 19, bruv. That guy he's ridiculous. I'm trying to say it without swearing, and I don't want to get you demonetized and all that. This brother has given me left-wing creativity that I haven't seen in years.
Bro, he's a top footballer. You know what's crazy? I was having this conversation in Mandem Talk group chat today, bro. And the thing is, yeah, it's like I use a very consistent metric here to judge football players. This is why my talent ID very rarely fails me. Very rarely. Do you know what I'm saying? And when I see someone like Jadon Sancho, I don't know how anyone with a functioning brain in their head can see this guy and think he's not a good footballer, innit? Regardless of how things went at Man United, because there's been loads of money, loads of players that have gone to Manchester United and haven't shown their best. But a lot of people can't seem to differentiate between a system failing a player, yeah, and a player just not being good at football. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like what Jadon Sancho's doing at Chelsea, he was always going to do that. And I said it when he left, it was inevitable, bro. Like there was no chance that Jadon Sancho wasn't going to do this. There's also no chance that a player that was born and raised in England, yeah, can't play in England. Because I've never heard anything like that about anyone before. I've never heard them say about an English player, oh, they can't play in the Prem. These men are making up special rules for Jadon Sancho because they don't like him for whatever reason, because he's not even a player that's not likable, bro. He's not an arrogant guy. He doesn't talk a lot. He's just quiet. He keeps his head down. The hate that he gets here, it makes absolutely, bruv, it makes no sense, bro. Like, it makes no sense. If he had got Nacho's personality, I could understand why people wouldn't like Jadon Sancho, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But, bro, he's a humble youth. Don't talk too much. Just get some with it. Do you know
But
what I mean?
here's
And
the
we got
thing.
some arrogant youth, yeah, that's shushing fans and doing all these other things, yeah, and posting his own stats. And everyone loves him, bro. Like the lack of consistency around how players are judged, even at Manchester United, yeah, is sickening, bro. I'll be real. Like I was even having this conversation with Musa and Traps and them man this morning because them man were talking about. I was even telling them, even Anthony, yeah, they don't judge Anthony, yeah, on merit. Man are judging Anthony on his price tag. Why don't they judge Hoyland on his price tag as well? Because Hoyland cost 72 million, bro. That bread costs more than Jadon Sancho. How come man are not judging, yeah, Rasmus Hoyland on his price tag? Instead they're judging him on, oh, he's only young and I'll give him time, bro. That nah, judge everyone on their price tags. They judge Anthony on his price tag because they don't judge Anthony's performances based on the performances. They base it on he's not worth 80 million because he's better than Garnacho, blood. He's better than Garnacho. The performances that Garnacho puts in, yeah, week in, week out. If Anthony was doing that,
with
yeah,
no end product.
brother, if Anthony was putting in, yeah, the performances that Garnacho's putting in, running, tripping over the ball and falling over when no one's around him, yeah, they would want this guy hung from the top of the arena, bro. They would. Like Garnacho don't even have basic football ability, bro. At least Anthony
Well, you
can
get
control
away
the
with murder if you're an academy graduate. And on the Sancho
brother.
stuff, the one
And
thing
the
I
age
noticed
thing is
about
crazy
all the
as well,
criticism,
bro.
no, but here's the thing: he's getting all that off the field criticism from stuff off the pitch. That's what I noticed, and then you can easily create the narratives around that because, like, we had that period where Sancho had a knock, and like then he got an illness. He was out for a couple weeks. It was bare United fans in our comment section.
And Ty as well, blood. Ty
Yep.
this morning, I had to stick it on him in the group chat. Man's talking about, oh, fans are mad reactionary. Couple weeks ago, Sancho was a flop at Chelsea. I said, are you smoking crack, blood? The guy got man of the match in his first game about he was, what you talking? And then he was out injured
for a
and
couple
ill.
weeks. No, but that's it. He was out for a couple weeks, right? And then these men started running the narrative that, oh, here we go, Sancho's
They started
doing
running the thing saying he's failing and all that, bro. What are you talking about?
Crap. And I'm like, look, the brother's got an illness. What do you mean he's done it again? Oh no, he's got the cold. He's got a flu. What do you want us to do about that? He comes back against Heidenheim, literally plays like he's above the Conference League. Like, why am I here?
Yeah.
And then comes back into the league and starts bossing it again. Just back to normal. But this whole narrative was like all based off an off the pitch incident. So then I realized, like, I saw deep in all the United stuff. Every narrative that they created around him was based off stuff off the pitch. The whole Ten Hag situation off the pitch. The whole situation where he disappeared for a couple weeks, off the pitch stuff. All the rumors about him around the summer, again, it's all off the pitch stuff. So the narrative about him is just creates off stuff that we don't see. And then when you actually look at it and you deep, like, you don't do anything.
But this is what I'm trying to say. And then the bad attitude stuff, bro. This guy's one of the most humble, yeah, like the shyest brothers. Even when they're interviewing him after the game, the man's like, "Oh, thanks for having me here," and all of that, bro. This you is just a harmless guy. You know what I'm like, brother. I grew up in ENZO, bro, so I know what a bad youth looks like when I see one. I grew up with loads of bad youths. He's a good youth. And the way they've tried to make him look like something he's not, yeah, is pure agenda driven, bro. That's all it is, because there's no grounds. There's no grounds. And you got Garnacho out here liking tweets every other week. He's liking tweets, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, like the Alessandro tweet. And he's done it again. That's the craziest thing. He's done it again. And he's going to get away with it again. Being an academy graduate is a damn cheat code. No wonder Rashford never wants to leave. No wonder. He'll get away with murder over there.
Bro, it's so forced. The agenda against Sancho is so forced, yeah. And this is why, yeah, I doubled down and I make a point of letting man know that I was right and they were wrong, blood. I make a point of it because the amount of shit that this guy got, yeah, was insane, bro. And I'm seeing the same thing happen to Xerxes as well at my football club, bro. I'm seeing the same thing happen, bro. This guy's got 5 Premier League starts. More GA than Rasmus Højlund in less time, and he costs less than half the money, and he's getting 10 times the criticism. I'm seeing the exact same thing happen to Sancho. These men decided, yeah, that he didn't like Jadon Sancho from the moment he came to the football club. He never had a chance. He never had a chance, my bro.
To be honest.
But this
Not
is
for
what
me,
these men
but
do.
like for you, because like you rated him, like this must be annoying.
Brother, especially now, the way the club's set up. He would be thriving in this system now. Possession-based system. Jadon Sancho would be our best player if he was still here.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be our best player if I
By
was
a
still
mile.
here. Bro, Ahmad, yeah, right
carrying
now.
your forward line by himself.
Bro, Ahmad right now, yeah, is finally getting his flowers because he's in a team, yeah, now and in a system where we have 60-70% of the ball every game. So now people are actually seeing his worth. If Jadon was in a team that was doing that with us, you'd be seeing his worth, bro.
And now Amram's got to play Garnacho and Højlund up top most games.
Exactly.
Well, I will say he's got to find a way to move on from that because I think that was a big problem for you on Saturday.
And this is why that pussy old Dan Ashworth had to get sacked, my brother. They said they're not even replacing him, bro. They're not even replacing him. He was that poor.
Didn't he do well with the incomings at least? Like the Sancho move was just ridiculous.
Yeah, but no, but they're not happy about the outgoings, and also they're not happy about the recommendations. Yeah, basically what they're saying, yeah, what I read today was that Omar Barada has been doing Dan Ashworth's job. That's what I read. I read that basically, yeah, Dan Ashworth, like I said to you lot yesterday before I had any information, Dan Ashworth's appointment was made way before the Omar Barada one. They didn't know Omar Barada. He was just an opportunity that came up and we took it. Dan Ashworth was one of the first people they offered a job. So basically what happened was Dan Ashworth got offered the job obviously ahead of time. Barada came in, brought in Wilcox, brought in Vivell, wanted to work with Ashworth. Ashworth was fucking recommending some shit managers, and the progression plan from Eric Ten Hag was extremely underwhelming. So Ratcliffe and them man got rid of him. Getting rid of Jadon Sancho was Dan Ashworth. Giving Bruno a new deal was Dan Ashworth. Giving Ten Hag an extension was Dan Ashworth.
Yeah, you know what? Get rid of him.
Not being able to get certain man out the club, Dan Ashworth. Because you see how all these Man United fans were complaining.
For the Bruno deal too. Oh,
he's responsible for all of it. Do you know what I mean? And you know what the wickedest thing is as well, yeah? You see the way, yeah, Ratcliffe has been downsizing off the pitch in terms of our personnel. He wanted the same thing on the pitch, bro, but Ashworth couldn't get rid of these players. He weren't doing his job, bro.
Man said Sancho he's gonna be fifth choice,
bro? That's what he said. What are you talking about? Fifth choice. So you let man go out on loan and didn't bring in a replacement.
These men treated him like Mudryk. Oh my goodness,
bro. Listen, we're in a much better position, yeah, because Omar's the one who brought in Amarim. He's the one that brought in Lenny Euro. He's the guy that got these deals done, not Dan Ashworth. Not Dan Ashworth. So between Vivell and Omar Barada, yeah, and Jason Wilcox, we're in good hands. We don't need Dan Ashworth. He was just another guy we were paying to do nothing. Do you know what I mean? So people feeling sorry for Dan Ashworth, get out of it. Get out of here. Now he's getting linked with the Arsenal job. I hope he gets it.
Please. He'll re-sign Havertz for another 3 years.
I hope he gets it. Xerxes was not Ashworth. Ashworth didn't want him. Wilcox wanted Xerxes. Ashworth didn't want him, and apparently Ashworth didn't want fucking Deleta Mazraoui. He wanted Brantford.
Also, just to add to that, like if there's people in the chat, or God forbid in this chat, but in general, who are feeling sorry for Dan Ashworth, he's been there for like a couple months.
5 months.
Come on, guys. Who's actually feeling sad for him? Like you have any connection to him?
Yeah.
Brother's barely been around to do anything. And just hearing off that, selling Sancho and re-signing Bruno, that is a sackable offense in itself before anything. Yeah, get rid of him, man. Chase him out with
our owner is trying to to save money, and he gave Bruno an extra 50 grand a week, bro, at 30 years old, bro. Like, that's sackable. Like, remember when it happened?
Length extended.
I don't think so. Just more money, bro. It wasn't the length. Like, remember when it happened? I said to you guys, this don't make sense because we're cutting jobs all around, yeah, and you've just given Bruno an extra 50 grand a week, yeah, at 30 years old. It don't make no sense. Like, it never made sense. So, like, he fucked up many, many times and he got sacked. That's it. He got sacked. You can't feel sorry for that guy. He's not Man United level, bro. They extended it for a year and gave him an extra 50 grand a week or something. He's on 300k and he was on 240. So extra 60k he got because Mason Mount's on 250. So Bruno was crying and said he wanted to be one of the highest earners. So now he's on 300k.
You see, this is why I told Arsenal fans would happen with Havertz and Jesus. You're going to have to look forward to that one.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. That wage structure is going to take a good few years for you guys to fix up.
Nah, but not really, you know. I think we're going to do a Chelsea. I think we're going to do a Chelsea and start getting rid of players. The reason why I think Anthony won't get a chance is because I think they've already decided that he's going to be one of the players that we cash in on. Casemiro will be the same.
Your highest earners.
He's on 220. Anthony's on 220. Casemiro's on 300 odd. And Rashford is on 300 odd. And Bruno's on 300 odd. All four of them need to leave, really. Really. I'll be honest.
I just don't see you losing Bruno and Rashford.
No, bro. Apparently, Rashford got linked with a move away today, bro. Like, there's rumors saying that Man United are willing to cash in on him for FFP.
No, I can understand you being willing to cash in on him, but him leaving, I think, would be different. Because I don't see him leaving that money. Not unless you like just force him out and like don't give him any game time, and even that might not be enough.
I think
because like you look at the money that he's on, like he ain't getting that anywhere else.
He can get that at PSG.
Would PSG put all their stocks in him?
Why not, bro? You know what I mean? They got Colomwani, bro, and fucking Gonzalo Ramos. They can't do much worse with Marcus Rashford.
I mean,
I'll be real.
They could do a lot better.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's one of them ones where
if you lot manage to get rid of them, fair play. Yeah. But like, I find it really hard to see that happening. Casemiro, I think, would be a bit easier just based off the age and everything. And I don't think he's got a lot left of his contract, if I'm correct.
Cass has 2 more seasons, I believe. I think he's got 1 more after this. But you know, it is with Casemiro.
Yeah, he could do a low fee or something.
The thing is with Casemiro, I wouldn't be getting rid of him. I wouldn't be getting rid of Casemiro. But the problem is, yeah, it's the money, innit? It's the money he's on, bro. Like, I would offer him a pay decrease and offer him to stay. Like, I'd say, you know what? You can stay on 200k and take it or leave it. But I wouldn't be trying to force a player of his quality out of the club, bro. Like, when you're trying to build a club, yeah, you get rid of your worst players first. That's what you do. Like, you get rid of your worst players first, and then you move your starters to the bench, and that's how you build depth, bro. You should be looking to get rid of players like Garnacho, Rashford, them kind of man. If you want to get rid of Anthony because of his rage, is fair enough. Casemiro is still a top midfielder, bro. So getting rid of Casemiro don't make no sense, bro. Like, he's not done. Even Mason Mount, you get rid of Mason Mount first. He's on 240k, bro, and he's only, how old is he? Like,
that's another one where I'd be surprised if you get rid of him, because he's barely playing and like there's no real push.
Bro, he's wearing the number 7 and he's not a starter in it. Let's be real. If everyone's fit, Mason Mount don't start for Man United. Why is he wearing the number 7? Why is he on 240k?
Yeah, you can take that from him. You take the 7 off him ASAP.
He's 25, 26 years old. He's not a starter. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not a starter, and your Man United's number 7 should be one of the first names on the team sheet.
No, Nuruddin didn't say that. No, come on, man.
No, brother, listen, Nuruddin, yeah,
big up to him, but come on,
is so anti-establishment and anti the owners, yeah, that bro, he'll say anything at this point. I'll be honest. I love Nuruddin. That's my brother, yeah. But when it comes to the owners, he's blinkered, bro. Like, he don't know what he's saying, bro. It's pure emotion he's speaking out. Like, it's not rational. I hear it. Like, it's not rational at all. And this is why I had the conversation with Faz as well. I feel like this situation at Man United, all that is proven to me, yeah, is how many people can separate emotions from business and how many people even understand the mechanics of business in the first place. And the honest truth is the average football fan doesn't understand business, has never ran a business, has never been part of a business, and they also can't separate emotion from logic. So they're the worst people to ask about anything. They're the worst people to ask about anything, bro. Because if you let football fans run the football club, they'll run it into the fucking floor, bro. 99% of them.
That's why, like, for me personally, I have no problem just saying that I don't know an answer to something. I'd rather just do that and be real about it than talk about stuff that's just way above my level.
Yeah.
Because if we're talking business stuff, I'll research into it and like I might figure out an opinion from it, but like, I already know like that's not my bag. My bag is like watching the game and analyzing it, or analyzing the squad and tactics and all of that. Business side, like, not really. Not
But this is
really.
what I'm
So
saying. But
let's
this is
stay out
why,
of that
yeah,
crap.
just from me using my logical mind, I told you, man, yesterday, Dan Ashworth definitely got offered a job before Omar Barada. Anyone with half a brain cell can see that. Dan Ashworth's the only English one there, yeah. That, well, obviously Wilcox is English, but he come from Man City with Barada, and Vivel's another foreign guy, and then we've just brought in a foreign manager, and all the managers we were linked with were either foreign or already coaching in the Premier League. So clearly there's a disconnect culturally. Do you see what I'm saying? There's clearly a disconnect.
Something has to give. Like Vivel left early with us because of a similar disconnect. I think he
Well,
wanted a different project to what we were doing, and it just didn't work. So he ended up
exactly.
having to leave.
And this is what I'm trying to say. So, like the Vivel thing from Chelsea is a prime example that when things are not working culturally, people get moved on. It's very normal in football for people to just move on when things aren't working. Why are we trying to
Everyone's got to be on the same mindset. That's
bro,
it.
why are we trying to
Especially with so much
catastrophize
money on
this
the line.
Ashworth thing like he's some fucking absolute mastermind and now our project is fucked without him, bro? Like what are we doing?
I don't know. I feel like it probably fits into a narrative of like the owners don't know what they're doing because someone's left so early.
Bro, they know
Again,
what
like it
they're
happened with
doing
us with
because they
Vivel.
sacked him. Yeah,
No, but like this is similar with us with Vivel. A lot of Chelsea fans were like, "This is why Clearlake need to go. We got rid of someone experienced in the footballing field with Vivel. Our project's a mess. Even he can see it. Why didn't we listen to Vivel and all that crap?" You guys are going through the same thing.
I think that Omar Barada coming in here, flexing his muscles by signing Lenny Euro under Real Madrid's nose, yeah, and then jumping on the jet, sacking Ten Hag, jumping on the jet and hand delivering Ruben Amorim, and then sacking that scrub Ashworth, yeah, shows that he's the real deal, and we need to back this guy. That's what it shows. This guy showed some real intent, you know, and he's been doing Ashworth's job. He's the one that delivered us this window, this transfer window, not Ashworth. It was him, bro.
All the positive sides lead to him, then fair enough. I get it.
Brother,
I get
like that, bruv. The mad thing is, yeah, the guy came out and he said that he made Lenny Euro his mission. That was his statement signing, his like as his first window. Brother,
mad.
bruv, I said to Saeed, I don't want Lenny Euro. He's not coming to us, bro. He's going to Real Madrid. Why would he come to Man United, bro? And this manager went and hand delivered Lenny Euro, bro. He's not a joker. He's not a joker. So I trust this brother. Do you know what I'm saying? I trust him, bro. Like it's one of them ones where he is the equivalent to who's the equivalent to at Man City? Or to be fair, they're
changing their sporting directors too, isn't
yeah,
they?
but the Man City CEO, yeah.
Tiki,
I heard
Tiki, right?
no,
I
he
can't
was
say his
I
surname.
think he was the sporting director. There's someone above him. I don't know the Man City CEO, yeah, but brother, what's the likelihood that he jumps on an aeroplane himself to get a deal done? Like Omar came in with a point to prove because he's doing a job that he hasn't done before. Do you know what I'm saying? He's doing a job that he ain't really done before. He's seen it being done at Man City, but he hasn't done it before. So this guy's got the bit between his teeth. He wanted to make a fucking statement. He got on the aeroplane himself. He don't need to get on the plane. Dan Ashworth could have gone.
It's like our owners with the Enzo situation. They all went down to Benfica to pattern it.
Well, there you go.
We left Ziyech just in PSG, like with all of his fouls trying to get a loan move. Now everyone's gone to Benfica, bro. We forgot about you.
This is what I'm trying to say.
All of that.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. He made it his fucking. He made it his purpose, yeah, to make sure that he patterned everything himself. This is a man on a mission. And when he came out and said by 2028 he wants to win the title, he fucking means it. That's why he's doing everything himself. And that's why he ended up doing Dan Ashworth's job for him.
4 years is a realistic target. I hear it. Yeah,
it absolutely is, bro. It absolutely is a realistic
I do think it's going to take you a lot longer than us to like properly rebuild the squad just based off the wage structure. But 4 years makes sense.
I think it's based on the fact that we're not going to do what you lot done and sell hotels and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would do it. Do you know what I'm saying? But it seems like these men ain't really trying to go down that route. Me personally, I would like to see them spend 1.2 billion in the next 2 seasons. I would like to see it, but we just
that means you're getting an entire squad.
But that's what I'm saying. I'd love to see it,
and even with us, it's not even an entire squad. It's a bunch of youth players as well that we're just raising the level of, either bringing into the team or flipping. So that just brings us more long-term money as well. Like, people do the whole it's £1 billion squad and everything. If you actually look at the Chelsea team, it's not £1 billion squad. It's everything else that equates to the billion. And a lot of those players, you're not even going to see put on a Chelsea shirt once.
No, you're right. Hey, brother, I'm not gonna have Chelsea fans talking about my stadium, by the way. I'm definitely not, bro, because I've been to yours, mate.
Respect our hut.
Hey, bro, I've been to your stadium, bro. And if I piss off the roof, yeah, I can hit the other side of the roof. So don't talk to me about your fucking 35,000 seater, yeah. Don't talk about my stadium.
But it's ours and it's special, Rants. Okay, it's a
but I'm not having that though. Like, bro, listen, I give Chelsea their plaudits, yeah. Like, and I'm very balanced, but I'm not having Chelsea fans talk about my stadium. I'll be honest, because your stadium is not. It's not a stadium for an elite team, bro. The thing's called the Shed End, blood, because it looks like you're in someone's back garden, bro.
But that's why it's so special, bro. Everyone else got the big stadium. We don't need that. You don't need that. Bro, I just need my little hut, and I'm happy.
No.
But a little renovation, it would help you guys.
Hey, bro, our thing's not leaking either, bro. That got fixed in the summer, bro. Man can't be running that no more. We got a new tunnel and everything. And we got the new tunnel as well. What, man ain't seen the new tunnel?
They hadn't renovated yet.
Bro, go on the Instagram, bro. Go on the Instagram, bro. Like, stop doing that. You know what I mean?
No, last time I went to Old Trafford was, I think, 2020. Yeah, it was December 2023.
Hey, bro, I see Man City's fucking roof leaking. How about that? You know, like that.
Where down?
Brother, man's talking about leaking roofs, bro. Now Man City's roof's leaking as well, blood. Man need to allow it.
No, Man City. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Bro, I swear down. You know what I mean? So, bro, the game is the game, innit? But the bottom line is, yeah, I think we can, but we won't spend the money the way Chelsea are gonna do it. But I think what we will do that Chelsea done is we're just gonna get rid of players, bro. Chelsea are better than us at selling. I think we're gonna get rid of players. We're not gonna get the money that we probably could get, but I think that we just need wholesale changes, bro.
Yeah,
I think that's what we need.
My whole thing is just like the time. Again, I look at Bruno, Rashford, Mount. I find it very hard to believe you'll get rid of them immediately.
Yeah,
I could see how you could get rid of a Casemiro because like he's still got the quality, but even then, that shouldn't be the first move.
But the thing is, if you get rid of a Casemiro because of his salary, no one's going to want to pay a big transfer fee because of his salary and his age. So we're losing Casemiro for 10 million. Like,
and I say you'd be better off just letting that run down, but like the owners aren't going to do that. They're going to want to at least recoup something for him. So he'd probably be the one you see go in the summer. Mount, Rashford, Bruno, I don't see it. I really don't see you guys getting rid of him. You're going to have to find a way to like push them out or hope there's a club stupid enough to offer them the same money.
No, exactly. Or we do what Maresca done with these guys. And I believe in the summer, our manager is stubborn enough and very tunnel visioned in his plans for the club, that I believe he will freeze players out in the summer. I believe he'll do that. I believe we've got the right kind of manager to do that. Like Enzo was saying, hey brother, you're saying we got 50 man here. I only see 20 blood. So you get me? He just said, I don't see these man. And that's, I think that's what we need to do.
It's the only way to get rid of them. Whether it's effective or not with those players, like, I don't know. I think it'd be a matter of when. Like, maybe they would go in that summer. Maybe they'd be patient and like do a chill well and hope things improve for them in the next few months before deciding to leave. But yeah, I still couldn't see them leaving immediately. I really couldn't, especially Mount, because I don't see anybody giving him that money.
Oh, 100. But Mount's not
And
getting
plus,
that
they're
money.
gonna want to get more because English tax and all that.
Mason Mount is gonna do a Harry Maguire. Yeah, he's our Harry Maguire now. We overpaid for him, gave him too many wages. No one's going to want to sign him. Mason Mount is probably going to run down his contract at Man United on the money he's on, unless we force him out. Obviously, Harry Maguire was able to stay at Manchester United because we didn't have this regime. But unless we force Mason Mount out, he's here for the foreseeable, guys. He really is.
Yeah, because he ain't getting a better gig than this. He looked crap leaving Chelsea and hasn't moved any needles at United.
Yep. None whatsoever.
At least with Rashford, I guess someone could do the like I could save him gimmick because like he's only been at United.
Rashford's dusty,
like,
no, bro. Like we need to we need to get rid of him, bro. Like we sell him to Arsenal, blood. Hopefully Ashworth can go Arsenal and then bring in Rashford, blood.
You know, there's Arsenal fans thinking they can do Captain Save-A-Ho with him again.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, bring me Rashford. Okay,
brother, I'm
you want
all
Rashford
for
and
it,
Martinelli as left wing options. You go do that.
I'm all for it, my brother. Come get Marcus Rashford, Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because them man never learn anyway. So
nah, trust me. He's a proper Arsenal player, innit? Him and Kai Havertz, bro. The flipping Renford rejects, blood. I'm telling you.
You
know what I'm saying? So
it could just suits them.
He does.
Fucking level.
He really does. Guys, let's run up these
wage structure as well, because like theirs is already a mess.
It is the bro. Guys, run up the lights, man. We got only 300. We got 1,400 people here.
Run it up.
I want to talk about before we talk about obviously David Coote, yeah, blood. Fucking Enzo Maresca, blood. I can't remember where you would have been happy he came in because you just hated Pochettino, innit?
Yes.
But
yeah, I would have taken anybody.
What's the atmosphere like in the Chelsea fan base? Because I know there was a lot of your fans here that were disrespecting him at the beginning and calling him a championship manager, and now he's on an insane run at the moment. I mean, a few points off the top. Obviously, Chelsea players, Jadon Sancho, after the games, distanced himself away from a title race. They're doing that. Oh, we're just taking every game as it comes, and that.
Yeah,
the manager's not entertaining either.
We just the chill guys. Where is it? Oh, I could bring the picture up. I can't do it. But yeah, we just the chill guys, in it. That's it. In terms of Enzo Maresca, the fans are all completely on side. Like Marvo's just brought up, he's getting chance now. He's getting the players the love and support that they needed from the start of the season. Like the one thing I like about him as well is when he sends all the players over to the away end. As soon as he gets the chance for him, he leaves. He does a little clap. He just says to everyone, focus on the players, give them the love, give them the support. Even then, he's still doing man management. He's still trying to get more and more out of these players. Now, in terms of the title race, I've been saying it's a one game at a time thing for me personally. I understand the narrative, like you're in it until you're not in it. For me, I'm trying to get them top 4 points first. I've looked back at the last couple seasons. Around 70 points is what we need. So I'm waiting until we get 70 points. When we get that, I'll look at what part of the season we're at, how many points are left for grabs. If we have enough at that point, hey, you know what? Maybe we gotta go for this title, innit? Maybe. But for now, like, nah, I don't need to think about it. And it's also great. I also like pushing it away a little bit because everybody's switching up on Chelsea and it's brilliant. They're now doing insane amounts of props, saying the same thing that I've been saying about Chelsea for the last couple of months, all because now they want to put added expectation onto our club. They don't like that Chelsea fans are just chilling. Like
it's the same with Jamie Carragher, innit? He's a moron. Man's talking about, I see him say something. He was like, "Oh, this ain't no Cinderella story. They spent 1.2 billion," but it's like
1.2 million was a stick to beat us with a few months ago. Now it's something that should just be ignored.
But this is what I'm saying. Before they were saying, "Oh, you spent all that money and you're still shit," and now you're not shit no more. It's like, "Oh yeah, but you spent all that money." It's like, which one is it, my brother?
Goalpost shifting. Now they're
like,
trying.
Why
to
you
shift
going on like no one's?
again.
Why are they going on like everyone else ain't spending money, bro?
Arsenal spent like nearly $1 billion just to be behind us after 5 years.
But this is what I'm saying. So why are we pretending? Like, what's the difference between spending $1 billion in 2 seasons and spending $1 billion in 5 seasons, bro? Like, if you're still not winning,
nothing. We
bro, it doesn't matter.
Closer to doing it,
brother.
That's just it. And like,
brother,
people
if
are
I
annoyed
spend, if I spend £250 a week, or if I spend £1,000 in one day, blood, it's still £1,000.
That's it. It all just depends on what level it leads you to. Like, if it's led us to this point, then cool. Everybody was waffling about this project because the project was working and we were just a manager away. Carragher was the same guy who predicted Chelsea to finish 7th at the start of the season and said we should have kept Pochettino. He said his exact words in the summer: Chelsea are not a young and exciting team. Players need to just stop signing for Chelsea. I'm not thinking about how they can integrate all their players into the squad. I'm thinking about where João Felix is getting trained at Chelsea. Where is he getting changed?
Yeah.
All of these BS narratives, and now he's tried to flip the script on us, and he thinks we're listening. You think Chelsea fans are listening to all these rivals trying to change the goalposts, because now we're in a position where not only are we going to reach our targets, we could exceed them. So now we must raise the goalposts to a point, to a target that we probably won't reach, so the rivals have something they can try to cook us with at the end of the season.
100%. That's what it is. They're trying to make the best of a bad situation for their minute. So now they're saying, "Nah, Chelsea have to be in a title race because of X, Y, Z."
They're raising us up to drop us back down again. And I've seen YouTubers try to do it as well. Like, shout out to Troops and Saeed. You think I don't watch you guys' show? I watch your show. I got eyes everywhere, bruv. These men are another ones that have said the same thing. They don't want to say they're going for the title, because if they don't get it, we're going to cook them for it.
Yeah, so but the thing is, these men are shameless, because you know what I don't like, You know what I don't like in general, It's like everyone's talking about, all right, Chelsea spent $1 billion, but bro, why were they able to spend $1 billion, bro? Because they sell better than everyone else, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when you look at the net spend, it's probably lower than us. It's probably lower than Arsenal's. Do you know what I'm saying?
It is lower than Arsenal's.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So what are we doing? And then when you look at the wage bill, it's lower than ours. It's lower than Arsenal's. So, like, what are we talking about? Like, we should be commending Chelsea, for being run properly, for doing good business, because they're not breaking no rules, blood. Do you know what I mean? They ain't got 130 charges. It's 130 now. Man said man added an extra 15 charges or something like that, innit? Do you know what I mean? So
it's
crazy. Man got 400 million net spend, and they've got 2 starting 11s, bro.
But Chelsea have an overinflated squad. This is another reason why I'm slowly starting to feel a bit less concerned about the Club World Cup, because I was very worried about how we handled that and then transition into the next season. We got a squad where, look, I know they're still going to be a bit fatigued by then, but they'll be a lot better off than any of the other European clubs, especially with the fact that with the Conference League, it is literally 1 game a week for us. But most of these guys, like, they can't really handle the fact that they were so wrong about Clear Lake and Chelsea, and also the fact that we fixed up this quickly. They thought it was going to take another year or two under a new manager. There'd be down periods where everyone would be manager out. We haven't even got to that. I don't even know, like, how bad the down period could be under Maresca, if it even turns up at this point this season. So now people are just bare concerned about us, and good, you should be, but none of us are thinking about no league title. Our manager isn't even thinking about no league title. For me, if the manager is not saying we can go for the title, why the hell should I be the one to say it?
Yeah, not but my this is the thing. The manager's not saying. The manager's not saying he don't want it. It's just the same with
Oh yeah, he's just saying we're not at the level of City, Liverpool, and Arsenal yet.
Exactly.
That's
It's the same with Amorim, yeah. Like I see a lot of similarities by the way that he coaches and the way he handles the players. Like he even said he don't like when the fans are chanting his name and that they should focus on chanting and supporting the players and that. He's like, he don't need that. And even with us, they're asking him about top 4 and Champions League. He goes, bro, listen, I'm just here to try and win every football match. Like that's what it's about. Like them man trying to put pressure on the manager saying he must finish in this position and that position. Bro, I can't lie. My fan base is they're frustrating me at the moment. I'll be honest,
especially
because
mid-season. I hear it.
bro,
Stupid.
a lot of men are saying stuff here that my brain can't compute in it. It feels like nonsense because like I see Saeed say that we need to focus on the Europa League, XYZ, Champions League, which I agree with. And then next man, Nuruddin was saying, oh yeah, we might as well get knocked out Europa League, yeah, and focus on the Premier League. And I'm like, huh? Do you know what I'm saying? To me, that don't make no sense, innit?
No,
like,
that don't.
He was saying we should get knocked out of the Europa League so we have more time to train and we can focus on the league. To me, that makes zero sense. If you ask any footballer, would they rather play games or train? They'll tell you they'll rather play matches. So why would we throw away the opportunity to win a trophy that gets us into the Champions League, yeah? Just to train, bro. That doesn't make no sense.
Easier than the Prem too, by the way.
Well, exactly. So that doesn't make no sense. And then on top of that, yeah, we know that with FFP, we need to rebuild a squad. We get money for qualifying for the Champions League and for winning the Europa League. So it's also more money. So that's another reason why that should be a focus of ours, bro. If we want our team to improve and we want to be able to buy players and attract new players and sell players, then the Europa League money, yeah, and the Champions League money would help a lot. Champions League football would help.
The trophy with the Super Cup.
Well, exactly, bro. Like, so trying to throw away a trophy don't make no fucking sense. And then man are talking about, oh yeah, but if we finish above 8th, yeah, it's an improvement on Ten Hag. Yes, it is an improvement on Ten Hag, but
you shouldn't be thinking above 8th.
We shouldn't be thinking above 8th, bro.
It's like last season when they're like, oh, Poch improved because we went from 12th to 6th. I'm like, when was 6th a flex?
Bro, when did you lot finish last season?
6th.
Exactly. And now you're currently sitting 2nd in the league, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and if you finish 2nd in the league, yeah, you've made up 4 league places, yeah, in one season. And people are going on,
with a lot less room for error too.
Well then, and we finished 8th. And what's 4 places above that? 4th.
4.
So, like, it's not beyond the realms of possibility, yeah, that literally with a good run of games, you can close a substantial gap here in one season. I'm not saying that the pressure on the manager should be top 4. I'm not seeing that. Do you know? I'm not saying that because for me, if the manager gets me a top 6 finish here and a trophy, I'm cool with that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. But what I'm not going to do
mid-season, so he's already got undo 10 hard.
And he don't have his players, bro. So I'm not going to look at this manager and say he has to finish in top 4 or he has to get us Champions League. Even if we finish 6th in the league, yeah, with no trophies, yeah, and we finish with a style of play, and I know that we're going to go into the summer and back this manager, get players out, get players in, I'm going into next season confident that we're finishing in the top 4. Confident. Just based on the fact, yeah, that we have a top coach, yeah, and we're going to recruit properly. Because if we have a window like the last window, that's 10 players in. That's enough for us to finish in the top 4. But I'm not one of them guys that's talking about, oh, let's throw away trophies and that. Who's throwing away trophies, bro?
Nah.
Throw away
I'm still annoyed about how we handled the Newcastle Cup game.
Bro, it's crazy.
Because there's a trophy gone.
But it's not making no sense. Man, talking about throwing away the Europa League. Throwing away the opportunity to win a cup. And the thing is, you don't need to be consistently good to win a trophy. You just need to be good on the day. You have to be consistently good to finish in a specific league position. It's easier to win a cup. Like, why are we talking about
better level of opposition to deal with in the Europa League? An easier way to get into the Champions League.
Yeah.
Because of the competition. Another trophy on top of it with the Super Cup.
Yeah.
All focus should be on the Europa if I was a United fan. I hear it. It should be.
100%.
Go for that. Like you should be around top 6 anyway, because top 6, top 7, because again, you only need a run of games. I said that all the way through last season with Chelsea.
100%.
So yeah, like I don't get throwing away the Europa League. That's crazy. That's your best opportunity for the Champions League.
Trust me. And guys, like, bro, you know what the thing is, Zlatan, bro, this is it though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's play this clip. Yeah, let's play this clip still because
reaction. Let's go.
Yeah, because bruv, you see the shit that Faz was getting, yeah, when he called out Garnacho, yeah, and then this was the same guy. This was the same guy that called Faz a prick as well, blood. Do you know?
So
what I'm
he
saying?
actually said prick.
He called him a prick, bruv.
Oh,
so listen to this.
Ashworth, his departure from Manchester United. Confusion is the first thing that comes to mind. Like, I just hope they're this brutal as they have been with the staff that have been there for years and that they're culling, right? I hope they're this brutal with the players that are there.
Yeah.
If there's any players that are there, and ones that have either been there too long or the ones who just ain't good enough,
gotta go, bro.
Be as brutal as they've been. Get them the fuck out quick, ASAP. And I hope they're like that. For better or worse, at least they've made a bloody decision. That's the way I think about it. But you look at the things that are going on, I think there's a lot of noise around the club. Ticket prices now going up. There's been laying off of 250 plus staff. And again, it's like they're very definitive and they're very like, right, we're doing this, and we don't care about the noise.
Right then. So man's allowed to say that there's shit players at the club, but you're not allowed to say to a man that he needs to fix that.
That is disgusting, you know.
And you see the way man try to play politics and say, if there are any, bro, you've got your opinion. Obviously, there's players that you think are shit, yeah? So
stand on business.
Stand on business and call them out, but you won't. The reason why you won't is because you still want to be involved with the football club, bro. And you might want to ask these man for interviews at a later date. So you're trying to play it safe, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? You're trying to play it safe. But the bottom line is, them man are, that these men are shit blood. Do you know what I mean? So when you was doing the prop saying about, Garnacho's got more GA than Saka and that, you knew what you was doing. You knew what you was doing, bro.
That is nasty work.
That's what he did, bro.
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
This is what these men do. This is the guy that called Faz a prick.
I was so disgusted with the way people were moving with Faz, because Faz weren't even disrespectful about it.
No.
Like, he stood on business the way people would have said that he would have done the opposite. I'm sure a lot of people would have been like to Faz, if you saw Garnacho, you wouldn't have this energy in person. You wouldn't say this to his face. You wouldn't tell him to improve to his face. And he did it. And he did it in the right way for me, because he wasn't rude. He wasn't actually like disrespectful. He was like, just work on your first touch, in it, like improve your one.
Bro, and also I had to set my brother straight as well and let him know that Faz never posted that clip. Faz goes live every single home game, before and after the game, and I always redirect to him.
Player arrival thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So he does player arrivals and players leaving. So it's one of them ones where he never done that for a viral moment. If Faz ran up to my man and filmed a video and tried to chief him up and then posted it, I would have more said to him, you know what, my bro, like, do you know what I'm saying? But bro, the brand's there every game.
Video for it,
bro.
But it was just part of the stream,
bro. And then on top of that, like, bro, Garnacho's not the first player that he said something of that kind of that feel too, bro, because he said something similar to Diogo Dalot, and Dalot just took it well. He took it on the chin. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, and then Dalot was our best player last season. Do you know what I'm saying? And Dalot was like, he was saying, yo, Dalot, like, we need better from you, X, Y, Z. Do you know what I'm saying?
If you think this is bad, you go to an Italian club.
Bro,
go to a French club. These men will break into your yard if your performances don't perform. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All man said was just work on your 1v1s. And the whole fan base lost their head. It's crazy. He's nicer than me. If that was 22-23 and I saw Havertz or Mount, I wouldn't have had that energy. I'd be like, Havertz, you see the goal, aim for it. And maybe with more than 2 miles an hour in your shots. I would have had a much different energy than him. And he was doing it in a respectful, constructive way, and they still cussed him out for it. It was disgusting.
But this is what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said, Rants, isn't it like somebody that watches football YouTube come to your channel and say make better videos? No, it's not. You know why? Because I don't work for anyone. This is my channel. Garnacho works for Manchester United.
And what you gotta understand is like being a football player is a completely unique job to anything else. Because like a lot of people have stocks invested in that, not just like financially, but just in terms of like how much you support and how much you care for the club.
Yeah, but also it
So,
could
like,
be
you've
any
got a
team
lot of
sport.
responsibility in that job.
It could be any team sport, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're a basketball fan or you're an NFL fan or anything like that, if you're a fan that invests time supporting a team and put money in, you're gonna have an opinion, yeah, on the players, bro. Them players play. Them players are employees of the business, yeah. So it's completely different. I'm not an employee of anyone. I work for myself. So if you come here, yeah, for instance, if I worked for a company, yeah, and they had a big following, yeah, and you were a fan of the company and you said, yo, Rants, like, okay, let's put it this way. Imagine I'm an actor. You guys go to the theater. You've paid to go and watch a show in the theater. And I've just decided I've had a bad day, yeah. So my acting's all over the gaff. I'm missing the cues. I'm fucking up the show. In the interval, yeah. If you man saw me by the water fountain and you were like, yo, fix up, blood. Like, you're fucking up the show. Like, you're allowed to say that. You paid your money for the ticket. Everyone else is doing what they're supposed to do. I've missed my cue and that. Man saying the wrong words and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man's fucking up the dance steps. You're allowed to say, yo, you're mashing up the thing, you know? Like, you're allowed to say that because you paid for your ticket. Do you know what I mean? And I work for the people that put in the production. I'm part of a production. So if I'm fucking up the production for the viewers and I'm fucking it up for the people that's acting with me, do you know what I'm saying? You're allowed to say to man, yo, bro, like, you're fucking up the thing. Like, and they would say that. They'd be like, well, go on for this spray. Is he high? Like, why does he keep missing his cue? You know what I'm saying? Why is he half a second off the dance steps? How come he looks like he don't know what he's doing and everyone else does, bro? Is he all right? Get this guy out of here. That's what they would say.
And
Do you know
here's
what I'm
the thing,
saying?
like, I don't even mind Garnacho's reaction to it, even though I think it was a little bit like childish and all that. It's like, whatever, you react the way you want to react. It's natural, all of that.
Yeah.
Everyone acting like Faz hasn't even got a right to say that to him is crazy. Because it
And
wasn't
it's the
even
same.
rude.
If you go to a restaurant, bro, imagine you go to a restaurant and there's one waiter ain't dressed properly like everyone else. Man's dropping shit. Man's forgetting orders and that. Well, you're not gonna complain. You're not gonna say that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense, bro. Like, football, he plays for the club. He represents the club and he's playing for the fans. So the fans are allowed to say something. Of course they are. Do you know what I mean? And also, he should have the self-awareness to know that he's not playing well and that he's letting his teammates down. He should know this.
That Rio Ferdinand and Phil Jones thing actually happened. That's crazy.
What's that?
I saw someone in the chat talking about it. So in 2021, Rio criticized Phil Jones on his show, saying that he should find a new club, and he was baffled by the club's decision to offer him a new
and he said he was
contract.
holding back. He was holding back younger players because he was just taking up a space in the squad.
And then he had to apologize to it earlier this year, I think.
Well, he didn't have to apologize. He chose to apologize because he wanted him on his channel, and then he had him on his channel not too long ago.
Yeah, it would have had to be the reason to get him on.
Yeah. So yeah, like he didn't have to apologize. He chose
But
to
even
apologize.
then, like, he's shown like you can call people out.
Yeah.
What's the problem with it?
Brother, he apologized because he heard that it upset him from people within the club. I think Ollie said something to him and he didn't want to upset the club, so he apologized. That's what he didn't have to. Because, bro, if you meant what you said, you could have stood on business. You could have stood on business, bro. No, you apologized because you didn't want to upset no one because you're playing the game. You're playing the corporate game, which is fine. Do you know what I mean? You're playing the corporate game. But don't turn around and call Faz a prick, bro, because Faz just had an opinion like everyone else has an opinion.
Yeah, like all he was just being honest. And again, in a respectful way. It was constructive. Like, I don't get it. Didn't swear at him. Didn't insult him. Didn't just say, look, work on your touch, work on your 1v1s, bit of better decision making. And then the Garnacho comes out, and I swear he dropped the stinker that game as well.
Yeah,
Like,
he did. He stacked the place out after all
I
that.
bet there was people in that ground cussing him out when he was fumbling decisions. I
Yep.
bet they were.
Of course,
Because
but
like we've all been to games. We know what it's like. When there's one man who's not performing, he's getting cussed out in the stands.
facts.
It is what it is. It could even be a
100%.
favorite. They'll still be cussing him out a little bit. They'll just be mumbling it. They won't actually just be screaming it or nothing. But it's okay then in the moment because, oh, he's got a phone out. It's a problem.
I hear it.
Like, what? Soft footballing culture in this country. That's what it comes down to.
Bro, that's what I mean. In
You're in
another
France,
country,
you
they
don't
would have
get
ran
it.
man down, bro. They would have ran man
Yep.
out the ends and his gal and his youth blood. Like, that's what these men are on.
PSG man broke into Neymar's house. Neymar. Like, these men were cussing out Messi. These men were chasing down players after they lost that 4-0 lead against Barca. I've seen Sporting Lisbon fans break into the training ground. Italy, I forgot what player said it. He was like, if my team wins, I go to the restaurant, I get a free meal. If my team loses, I have to send my missus to go get a takeaway. I can't leave the house. A man want to complain about one man saying, work on your touch.
Yeah.
Country is soft, man. It's so soft.
No, it's a joke.
That's what it drove me nuts last season, having to hear the soft narratives that go around football clubs. It's crazy.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Guys, let's go. 800 likes, run it up. David Coote blood, sacked blood, stinker, and hooked blood. Their man said, yeah, serious breach of contract, yeah, and that his actions made his position untenable, bro. Like, free the guy, man. You know, like that. Like, it's one of them ones where, bro, you had an opinion on a manager that's no longer here. It was old footage, blood. I feel like after a certain amount of time, yeah, footage should be inadmissible, blood. You know them ones. Them man are saying it was like 3 years old or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah, it was 3 years old and that. Jurgen Klopp's not even there no more. You know what I mean? Free the guy, man.
It's because it brought PGMOL into disrepute. I think that's the right way to describe it. Which is like it's peak. I didn't even clock it was. I didn't clock it was 3 years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy. But
bro, listen,
when the videos dropped, like it was gonna happen. It was going to. They're gonna save face and get rid of him because he makes everybody else look bad just by nature.
And the thing is, man is saying he was sniffing coke and that, brother. Listen, your school teacher probably sniffs coke, bro. You know them, man. I'll be real, yeah. It just is what it is, innit? The fact that he's sniffing coke, yeah, each to their own. That's his business. You know them ones. I don't par with people that be doing lines and that. However, like in this country, blood, especially certain man, do you get me? Certain cultures and that. This is what these man do, innit? You know, like that. That you man ain't
go around the concourse at a Chelsea game. All you hear in the toilets is.
But that's what I'm trying to say, blood. If you man have been to a football match,
they don't call it the toilet, they call it the coke room, innit?
Bro, when you go to
why are you pissing
match,
in the coke room?
Certain man, bruv, we know who they're talking about, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Be sniffing lines in the toilet. We know this. The football fans be doing it. When you go to the clubs, them man there be doing it. We know who the main culprits are, innit? So why are we gonna go and pretend like this is not normal to these men, bro? This is normal.
But you know what it is? Just they don't want to see it. Well, out of sight, out of mind.
Conor McGregor, they love this Conor McGregor. His jaw's always swinging. He's always sniffing coke. Tyson Fury was coked off his head, yeah.
He's on a madness.
He was coked off his head in the ring, yeah, with his jaw swinging, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And just blinking and just frassing out, bro.
Yeah,
like what are we doing?
I get like bare people do it, but it's just he got caught. He got caught. And then they had to make the example. And the example was you're sacked. That's what it came down to.
Brother, I'll be real. It's one of them ones where this brother, yeah, this brother sniffed coke, yeah, outside of work. And Jamie Carragher spat it at someone outside of work. One of them has, bro, one of them has a job and one doesn't.
Because Liverpool lost to United. It was
that's
crazy.
what I'm saying. Brother, one of them has a job and one doesn't. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, innit? Because, bro, spitting at
there's more negative connotations with using like the white powder than it is spitting on a child. Here we are.
How? Do you know what I mean? What's more common, yeah? Them man that sniff coke or people just spitting at yous?
I don't know.
What's
Do you
more
think it also
common?
comes down to him calling him like the Germans see you next Tuesday?
Yeah, but even if he called him that, so what? You get it? Like, come on, bro. You know?
Oh no, for me, like I don't even care. Like if someone calls me an Ethiopian, see you next Tuesday, I don't care.
But bro,
I
this
ain't
is
gonna
the
take
thing. But
nothing
you know what it
racist.
is,
I'm
yeah?
Ethiopian, and what?
You know what the thing is about England, yeah? The one thing I hate about the culture here is that, like, we do things and we say things, yeah? And then it's like, man gets surprised when they hear it. But it's like, bruv, like, we do this. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. It don't make no sense, bro. Like, there's nothing more British than calling someone a German, see you next Tuesday. There's nothing more British than that. Do you know what I mean? I could argue that you're not really British if you don't do it. Do you know what I mean?
Call you an anything, see you next.
But that's what I mean. You're a fat, see you next Tuesday. You're a short, see you next Tuesday. You're a broke, see you next, bruv. You're anything, bruv. You just put that at the end. This is what we say. This is what we do.
That's the thing. Like, I've never felt anything like racist towards that or nothing.
Brother, listen,
and
Germany is not a race, blood.
Top comments is he's talking about someone that he's had a working experience with, and he just didn't like him.
Brother, but that's what I mean. Like, brother, being German is not a race, blood. It's a country, innit? Like, so man can't say it's race. It's not racist. It's not
xenophobic, and even
they're both
then it's
white.
like,
do you know what I'm saying? Like, us
don't care.
Someone to see you next Tuesday is the same as us calling them a prick or anything or a dickhead or whatever. Like, that's how they speak.
Some people use that word in a positive way.
But that's what I'm saying. They'll say
like
you're a funny.
Their mates that and everything.
Yeah, bro. They're like, oh, you're a funny whatever. Like, bro, that's what they do, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's very British. It's not a word I use, but it's very, very British to call anyone a whatever, whether it's in a positive way, a negative way, or whatever. Like, let's not pretend that that's worse than spitting at a child.
No,
this is my point. Do you know what I mean? If man wants to sniff white in his own time, that's not worse than spitting at a youth on the motorway. It's not, because if
you got deep in, man weren't even looking at the road, you know.
Brother, listen.
He wasn't even looking at the road.
What you put in your body, yeah,
towards him and went right in his face.
Brother, what you put in your body, yeah, is your business, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, so that's not worse than spitting at you. Do you know what I'm saying? Someone calling someone a German, see you next Tuesday, is not worse than spitting at you, bro. Because that's how we felt. Do you get what I'm saying? So my thing is, yeah, I just want punishments. I just want punishments to kind of make sense across the board. If Carragher got sacked, then I don't have a leg to stand on right now.
What was his punishment?
He had a little time out, then he came back and apologized.
Oh, brother.
He apologized.
That really is.
That was it. Bro, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he was just suspended. He got no charges.
Yeah. No charges.
Even the family said like they didn't want any action taken.
But you see what I'm trying to say? Because they knew that he didn't intentionally spit at the youth. He just spat towards the car. But the point is, yeah, the point is, no one can tell me that a brother doing something outside of work, yeah, outside of work. Because, bro, let's face it, yeah, you lot in your normal job, yeah, if there was a video that, if your manager saw a video of you sniffing white outside of work, you're not losing your job for that. As long as you don't come into the office charged, you're not losing your job for that, because your manager probably sniffs white as well. You know the way that, so
like, let's link up after the shift, innit?
Do you know what I'm saying? You're not probably sniffing together at the Christmas party. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reality. Do you know what I'm saying? If you was working in a bank, yeah, and then someone put a video in a group chat of you sniffing white, yeah, at a party, yeah, you're not losing your job for that, bro. It didn't happen at work. And your manager's probably a sniffhead anyway, bro. So, like, I'm not hearing that he should lose his football job because he had coke on the weekend, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm sorry. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's not gonna happen.
He just got made an example of. That's what it was.
Nah, but bro, I'm not saying. I'm not saying that I don't understand why they sacked him.
Oh,
I'm just saying Jamie Carragher has a job. He has a job.
yeah, he
Still.
shouldn't.
Do you understand? And Jamie Carragher, yeah, is on Big Sky TV. He's more seen as a role model than someone that's a flipping fourth official most of the time. And you never see this guy's face. He's not a prominent figure in football, bro.
Yeah, him
Like,
doing that doesn't really put the game into disrepute because, like,
no, it
he's
doesn't.
just a ref.
Bro, these man need to see Carragher's face every day on the TV, whether it's CBS or Sky Sports. He's more of a role model. This guy's a fucking bro. This guy's not even a main referee, blood. This guy's more time he's on the side or he's in the VAR room, blood. He's any guy, blood. He's any guy.
If anything, all the outrage just came more from like just Liverpool fans who were annoyed about the Klopp comments and some old situations that happened in, I think, 1920. Because like the game where Van Dijk did his ACL or something against Everton, he was the referee for that.
But this is what I'm saying.
Then they brought up like one or two other incidents and like, yeah, he's had an agenda against us. He hates Liverpool. He hates Liverpool. That's the problem.
Like literally, he's a fourth official. Why are people going on like this is Taylor? This ain't Taylor.
Like, I've seen actual like howler refereeing decisions that have never been brought back. Like Mark Clattenburg saying at the Battle of the Bridge that he wouldn't send off a Tottenham player because they'd all blame him for them fumbling the league title. They were kicking our players for fun. Could have broken somebody's leg out there, and it's all because Taylor, Mark Clattenburg don't want to send anybody off. Mike Dean, the Cucurella hair pull on Romero, and he didn't want to send Anthony Taylor to VAR because he didn't want to put his mate under the spotlight.
Yeah.
They didn't come down for anything, and they actually impacted footballing games. David Coote hasn't sounded like he's impacted a game. It just sounds like he don't rate Klopp.
But this is what I'm saying, and he's allowed to not rate Klopp, bruv. Most of you man in the chat don't like your co-workers or people that you've had to come across.
Just ask the chat, like, do you not think it's wrong that do you not think Jurgen Klopp is that? Do you think he's a see you next Tuesday? Because there's times I heard him talking after games. I thought he was. I won't lie.
Bruv, him calling Jurgen Klopp a see you next Tuesday is no different to me calling a YouTuber that I've crossed paths with at some point. The same thing, bro. Like, just because someone's in the same industry as me, that don't mean that I have to like them.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so what are we doing? So the fact that he called Klopp,
he just said an opinion of someone he's worked under. He don't like
that's it.
Oh well.
Like, bro, that's not sackable. Never. How can that be sackable? Like, how?
I don't know.
Most football fans that don't support Liverpool think Klopp's a prick.
You know what? It's just really just a sniff. That's all it comes down to. I think you would have got by with everything if the sniff won about.
Yeah, bro. I just think that it's both of them. The accumulation of both of them. It's almost like they're saying, you know what, this has brought way too much attention. We have to be seen to be doing something. But I believe the sacking is performative. Yes. I don't believe that.
Definitely.
I don't believe they're doing it because they believe he should be sacked. I believe they're doing it because they feel like they have to sack him because that's what everyone expects.
They got to save some face because
Absolutely.
It puts all the refs on. Like, all the refs are cokeheads? Do all the refs have agendas? If he thinks this way about Klopp, and what do the other referees think? What does Anthony Taylor think about Chelsea? What does what's his name, Michael Oliver, think about Arsenal? It throws everything into disrepute. So what they have to do, they just have to get rid of him.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what it is? Yeah, they said that they are they're gonna support him. Obviously with his mental health and all this other things and all this bollocks. Do you know what I mean? But really and truly, for me, it's performative. Like, they've bowed to the pressure of the public because guess what? In the grand scheme of things, he's not important. That's the difference between him and Jamie Carragher. They saw Jamie Carragher as someone that is integral to Sky. That's the reason why he wasn't sacked, bro. Coote is just any guy. That's why he's been sacked, because they're not going to miss him. But this is even more reason why they shouldn't sack him in the first place, because he's not that important. He's not that important, so you might as well keep him, bro. Like, the guy's on fourth official. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
he don't deserve to lose his job.
For some games, like, you'd referee some, do the fourth official for some. They never like a rotation thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, he spends more time doing that than actually being the ref. He's not in the main rotation for being like the main referees. He's not that level of ref.
I hear it, but it's
They
like
would have been better off
now
sending him to fucking rehab for the sniff if he wanted to do that. Or, do you get it? It could have just been, yo, you're suspended for a little while, and then maybe we're gonna send you down to like League One or something like that. But to sack man altogether,
sending him
like,
to rehab, so that actually sounds like a really good idea, to be honest. That could have been a much better way to handle it.
yeah, but bro, these men don't care about these things, bro. Like, I'll be real, and this is what it is. The main reason why he's getting sacked is because he's not deemed as important. That's all it is. It's not because of the actions. That's the point, the underlying point that I'm trying to make. He's not getting sacked because he called Klopp that, because that's not enough to get sacked, bro. Like, brother, man, I seen Jose. Jose's told man, what he said to Rafa Benitez that he's fat and he needs to lose weight and his wife needs to cook him different food. And
yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
Violence.
But he's talking about man's wife and
great violence. I hear it.
Like, whoa, like, what are we talking
about? The
about?
Class A, that's it. That's just it. If the Class A weren't about, you probably get away with it. You might hit a little suspension and all of that, but that's it.
Yeah, bro. Like,
you'll be back in a month or two.
Bruv,
Because
man's wife needs to worry about man's fucking BMI and that, bro. That's what Jose said. Do you know what I'm saying?
He used to call Wenger a voyeur and everything.
But that's what I'm saying. And what? A man called man a German, see you next Tuesday, and that's sackable. Impossible.
Mm-hmm. It's the Class A.
It's impossible.
Because again, you got to deep it. Now they're going to be like, are all the referees on it? Yep. Are all the referees doing that? Yeah. So you got to cut out the one that looks like the bad fish. It's like, no, it's him. It's just him. We're getting rid of him. It's just him.
No, 100%, bro.
Like, that's the world we live in.
Yeah, exactly. And there is no evidence his personal opinion on Klopp affected his on-field performance. And this is the point. My point is, it
was 3 games when you think about it. In 3 years, there were 3 games they had on Coote. That and like the Rodri handball and everything.
Yeah.
Because I think he was refereeing that game too. That's all you have. Anthony Taylor, I can give you a list of games that he's cost us. Yeah. And I don't even think he has like a personal issue with Chelsea. I think he's just a crap referee. I think he's just terrible.
Yeah, but then again,
loads always screwing our games over, and he always gets our games because there's a narrative on Anthony Taylor costing Chelsea. So when it's a big game, let's throw Taylor in. Taylor gets so many Chelsea Big 6 games, you can't even tell me at this point it's not deliberate. He gets every opening Chelsea game, every last Chelsea home game of the season, and a couple Big 6 games in between. There's some referees that we get like 3 times in 4 years. We get this guy 3 times in 4 months. So, I just think it's the Class A.
Yeah, no. It's foolishness, man. Hey, guys, run up the lights, man, with 200 off the target. Obviously, Ashworth has been linked with the Arsenal job after United potted him. And like I said earlier, guys, I hope he gets the job. I hope he gets the job, bro, because that would just be Arsenal fully plummeting further down into oblivion, bro, because they're in free fall at the moment. I said it already. It's one of them things where the club's going backwards, isn't it? The club is going backwards, and I'm glad to see that I'm glad to watch their demise, bro. Do you know what I mean? And that's why when Lee and Troops were chatting their shit, bro, I knew I was gonna have the last laugh on the weekend. I knew it was inevitable. Do you know what I mean? And Chelsea will finish above Arsenal this season. Man City will. Arsenal will finish 4th this season after finishing twice and winning no trophies. And the next season, Man United will finish above Arsenal as well. So it's one of them things where Ashworth would be at the right place, bro, because he wasn't good enough to be at Man United. He wasn't good enough.
Yeah, so they can sack Arteta and bring in Southgate.
Yeah, that's right. That'd be brilliant. And then hopefully they sign Rashford and Mason Mount as well. You know what I mean? Like, they can have them. So
reunite Mount and Havertz at Arsenal. Oh, I didn't understand how much I needed that.
Oh, bro, listen, I hope they get Dan Ashworth, bro, because that will show me even more so that Arsenal don't have a clue what they're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's
bad. Yeah, you know what, Ashworth to Arsenal, I'm here for it.
No, it'd be amazing. That's my first choice. I'll fully support that.
Tell you what, we'll send you over Ben Chilwell as well, seeing as you need a left back. He's English too. He fits the quota.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I mean, so nah, man, the game is the game, bro. You know what I mean? What game am I running? I'm gonna do Girona Liverpool, and then I'm gonna do it's Inter versus Leverkusen, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna do both of those today. I think Liverpool game's at 5:45.
Yeah, the early kickoff.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do both of them. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Leverkusen Inter is gonna be a good game. So yeah, two good footballing teams, and Girona play good football anyway. So yeah, man's gonna watch both of those. Nah, Lee's at the beach, bro. No show with Lee today, so he has to wait till Friday. He has to wait till Friday, bruv. Do you know what I mean? But I will be extracting my revenge because he was talking the most shit, blood. Do you know what I mean? When United lost only for Arsenal to die, bruv. So he has to face his sins, bro. I don't watch Real Madrid. Real Madrid are fucking
15-goal day as well to all the Arsenal fans who are acting like they were going to break our record. There you are, guys. That ain't never getting broken.
No chance.
Do
you know what I mean? Man City United died too. Listen, phase 1, innit? That's all you man need to know. Phase 1. You man are in phase 6, blood. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, bro. I'm going to give my manager time. Arteta doesn't have time. This is the reality. Arteta needs to win.
Championship managers above him, and it ain't by goal difference anymore. It's by points.
But that's what I'm saying. He needs to win, yeah. He needs to win a major trophy this season, or he needs to leave. And neither's gonna happen. He won't win a major trophy, and he won't leave either.
Nope.
So
the best he'll get is that Carabao. And like Arsenal fans, I've seen them talk down the Carabao Cup for decades. So I dare them to act like that's a major trophy and a reason to keep him. And I know they will. I know they will. We finally won a trophy. We're building the winning mentality and all of that crap. Yeah, sure, man. You lot don't rate the Carabao Cup. For some reason, you'll still add it into your trophy hall, but you don't rate it.
But that's it. So hopefully, man will get Dan Ashworth, and then you'll sign either Graham Potter, Gareth Southgate, or Eddie Howe, bro, to replace Arteta. And yeah, and you'll live happily ever after, mate.
They can have all your English runners, and they can run, and keep running.
There you go. So yeah, Man City Lee said he'd be content with the Carabao Cup. See, that's what I'm saying.
See, like, here's the thing. Arsenal have him down terrible. Shout out to Lee and everything, but now you can't be dying out here for a Carabao.
Yeah, that's
nasty. Bring me the trophy. Don't get it twisted. Like, I want to win that.
Bro, that trophy only means something if it's accompanied by something else. You have to win something else with
trophies.
Yeah, you have to win something else with it.
I remember back in the day when I was growing up, I wasn't growing up thinking, oh, if we win the Carabao, what a season it will be. Nah, I wanted the Carling Cup and the Prem. I wanted the FA Cup and the Prem. You add to that. You add that and you have a double. When we went through seasons with just the FA Cup, I was happy for a day or a few hours. Then I'm like, raw, we finished 5th, didn't we? I'm in the Europa. Crap. But when we beat you lot in 2018, I celebrated for the day. I was like, yeah, we still finished 5th. This season's been dead. It's just a nice ending. Good to end with a trophy and all of that, because that's what we are. We win things. That don't mean like your season's been great just because you've won something.
Facts. But nah, man can't be telling me, about in season and that, bro. It's not even Christmas yet, yeah, and you're out of the title race already, bro. Nah. Arsenal's goals, at the start of the season had to be to compete for the title because you finished second. You finished second for the last 2 seasons, so you were supposed to compete with Man City. Now all of a sudden you're behind Chelsea, and you're probably going to finish 4th, and now you're talking about FA Cup, bro. Come on now. I'm sorry. No.
2 managers in their first season, if they finish above Arteta, he has to go that night. He has to go that night, bruv. There's no way. You man have done process talks for 5 years. We've walked in with a championship manager and finished above you in your 5th year.
Yeah.
This is what you've done. This is your process.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
That is rough. And the washed Liverpool team that everyone was talking about 6 months ago are walking the league.
Yeah.
With an Eredivisie manager, everyone's almost going to be Ten Hag 2.0. Oh, boy.
I can't lie, like, them two, them two made Ten Hag look like a scrub, and Ten Hag won 2 trophies. So what does that make Arteta?
That's just it. Like, you man won the FA Cup and you were still Ten Hag out. Why? Because that don't really define the season like that. You just add to it. You win a trophy because that's what trophy-winning clubs do.
Precisely.
In spite of good or bad seasons, you win trophies. I was a game away from winning a trophy on the Poch. I still wanted the guy gone. I would have gone on Chelsea Fan TV that night, 30 minutes after winning the Carabao Cup, and I would have said, still get him gone. I don't care. Get rid of him. The game was still terrible. Yeah, we won a trophy. Good, we're Chelsea. I'm glad we remembered who we are. Now leave. Bye-bye. You could have done the cup double with the FA Cup. I'd be like, great. Walk off into the sunset with your 2 trophies, man. You won a trophy in England. I'm not screaming F words at you at this point. You still need to leave. You still need to leave right now.
I hear it.
Get another season. Bun that. Bun that.
No, I completely hear it,
bro. Apparently, Monsters had the same issue as us.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, apparently, yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Bro, StreamYard really bugging out today.
It's StreamYard or it's YouTube. It's one or the other. You know what I mean? I just had to set up another stream and go again, and then it worked.
Yeah, you man. He just got. He's done it twice apparently.
So we just got lucky, man. Luckily, I ain't got any more shows today apart from watch-alongs, and I'm using OBS, so it should be fine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I might have to just do a video today and at this.
Yeah. Right? So yeah, like, yeah, I mean, it's an OBS thing, bro. Is there anyone live that's not having technical difficulties that we can redirect to, guys? Also, make sure you subscribe to Lewis's channel. Big up for 53K as well, bro.
Come on, bro. Road to 100 keeps going. We're 53% loading now. That's the way I'm trying to look at it. But always nice to like hit another little landmark. But I'll be sorry at this point now. I've got my head focused on 100. So yeah, whenever we get there. Bro, Northside's back live again. Fair play.
Yeah, you're talking about man like Crashworth, blood. You know them ones there. So.
Oh no, I don't think he is live. Nah, he's not. It's just months.
Is it just months?
Yeah, just from what I'm seeing, it's
just months, but his thing's not working.
Let me double check.
Hold on, did he start? He started a new live, but is it working? Check and see if it's working. Because if we can redirect over to him, guys.
But
yeah, like it's definitely a technical thing. I knew it wasn't my thing, bro, because I don't change my settings.
Nah, they're all on mute.
Yeah, it's bugging. Hey, that's dead. Yeah, I mean they're trying to fuck with the mandem's bread. I'm glad that my thing didn't die for the whole thing. I'd have been fuming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking of doing a watch long, but I'm gonna watch through a few people's streams today before I do that. I might just pattern a video.
That's what I mean.
Don't seem like a point.
So what? There's no one else live, people. No one random. No one random live at the moment.
Anyone about to go live?
How's it the middle of the fucking day and no one's working, blood?
Yeah, like I'm surprised.
But
maybe December, everyone's waiting for the UCL games.
Yeah, it's December, boy. People don't want money. I hear it.
That's the thing. Like, it's been a really good month personally, and like,
bro, it's been a sick
month.
This
is the period where you want to get all your content out because when the football drops, you ain't getting the same level of views,
bro. And also, the first 3 months of the year, yeah, the money's shit. The CPM's low, blood. You know them ones. The CPM's always low first 3 months of the year because advertisers don't want to pay out. So December is going to pay very well, blood. So if man ain't working in December, I don't know what I'll go on for them, man. There, so
that's a them problem.
That's a them problem, bro. You know what I mean? But yo, people, man's back for the Liverpool game at 5:45, and then we're doing Leverkusen Inter as well. Do you know what I mean? If everyone's having the same issues, then it might be a YouTube issue or it might be a StreamYard issue.
Football Terrace having the same problem. Wow, yeah, it's just everybody.
Yeah, because that means Football Terrace probably don't use StreamYard. So
yeah, they're all muted too. They're on StreamYard.
Oh, they are Football Terrace.
Yeah, they got the same like headline thing that StreamYard.
Okay. Well then, yeah, maybe StreamYard's bugging out, or we caught live today. You know what I mean? And I'm back. I'll be on OBS for the watch along, so I shouldn't have a problem in it. So make sure you lot subscribe to Lewis's channel, and yeah, we'll be back.